Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Geico $4.5 million insurance fraud suit seeks documents from New York City mayoral aide. New York City Mayor Eric Adams' chief of staff, Frank Caron, was opened for documents in a $4.5 million federal civil racketeering lawsuit over alleged fraudulent insurance charges. The subpoena, the Caron, who is not a defendant in the suit and is accused of misconduct, is part of insurance giant Geico Corp's broader allegations that several New York and New Jersey doctors and medical clinics submitted thousands of fraudulent no-fault insurance charges related to motor vehicles accidents, according to a complaint filed in federal court in Brooklyn. Before becoming the major gatekeeper, Caron, a longtime Brooklyn powder broker, served as counsel to the Brooklyn Democratic Party and was a law partner at the firm Abrams Fensterman. The insurance company's attorneys alleged that Caron and his former law partner Howard and Jordan Fensterman held significant ownership stakes in four funding companies that lent money to the medical clinics and were paid back with interest after Geico paid out the claims. Geico's attorneys requested in a motion filed December 10 that Caron and his former partner turn over communication they have with the defendant Caron, and the Fensterman responded that those communications are shielded by attorney-client privilege, although it isn't clear whether Abrams Fensterman represented the clinics or providers. On January 10, the court denied the blanket subpoena and requested that Geico submit one with narrower scope. NYC's Adam appoints attorney Frank Caron chief of staff. Caron and Howard Fensterman are merely passive investors in the funding companies, which advance money to no-fault medical providers in order to maintain operations while they await payment of claims from insurance carriers. According to a memo by Abraham Fensterman that was provided by a City Hall spokesperson, Geico has argued that the funding companies were being used by a doctor involved in the alleged scheme as a means of facilitating and concealing ownership of the clinics that submitted the allegedly fraudulent claims. In support of their motion, Geico's attorneys provided voluminous bank records that show hundreds of thousands of dollars in transfer involving Abrams Fensterman and the advance funding companies, along with incorporation documents showing Caron and the Fensterman's ownership interest in those entities. Ethic headache. Though neither Caron nor the Fensterman are accused of wrongdoing, Caron's involvement in the Geico lawsuit is the latest potential ethics headache for the mayor, who faced the question about Caron's array of business interests and possible conflict of interest in the weeks before his appointment as chief of staff. Good government groups expressed concern about the fact that Caron's law firm had real estate, transportation, and other clients with business before the city. Caron's law partner bought out his 9% ownership stake in the firm. He also resigned from his position with the Kings County Democratic Party, gave up his position on the board of Hanover Bank, and placed his assets in a blind trust. Caron, who in the past has served as Adams' personal attorney, was at the center of controversial $173 million housing deal done during Mayor Bill de Blasio's administration. He negotiated the city's purchase of 17 buildings from Stuart and J. Podolsky, landlords known for violation at their properties, while donation to the Political Action Committee that the de Blasio used to explore a presidential run The New York Daily News reported at the time Karen and de Blasio have denied discussing the property sale. Okay, that's enough for today. Thanks for watching. See you for the next video and bye bye.